So now I'm going to demonstrate you about how to create a job in our AI interviewer product. So our AI interviewer product allows you to interview candidates like a hiring manager. It can ask deep dive questions and evaluate skills and all that. So this particular demo will highlight uh, how to create a job, and also it will show you how you can use AI to create some evaluation criteria, what questions you want to ask, what questions you want the AI bot to ask during the interview. Uh, so we'll start with a job, uh, and then what you would choose is the create job workflow. So which is click on that, and there are two modes, right? You can outsource the entire thing to the AI, giving some instructions, and AI will create the job description based on your past job description of similar job type, or if you don't have similar job, then it'll use its intelligence about different types of jobs, and then you'll create and then anything which it does, it can be editable. Or you can also create jobs manually. So that means you can put the job description, you can put the questions. So for this demo, I will just show the AI bot driven or AI driven job creation workflow. So I can say that create a job for senior Python AI ML engineer with, let's say, 4 to 8 years experience. Okay. Uh, so at this time, it will do two things, right? It'll create the job, and also it will create the necessary questions uh, for a coding test, a multiple choice question test, or for a video interview. Okay. So it has created the job, a thing, job description, and you can add it. You can also use some of these tools to do a you know do a do some font things, so you can make it bold. You can location, you can just say location, and you can fill in some more details. So for example, you can add more skills. uh, So this is the job description. Now, just like the way LinkedIn asked, LinkedIn provides a feature called custom field. So we also allowed that. So you can define a custom field, and you can say this is mandatory. You can define. So for example, you want to ask, let's say if this is a kind of a hybrid role, you can force candidate whoever applies to fill in certain answers. So for example, can you do 4 days on site in office, and only 1 day remote, and you can say that is you can make it a single, uh, select one, and you can just say give options, yes, and you can say no, or you can do maybe, so in that way you can define, you can define more, you can add more fields. We support different types of questions. We can ask also if candidates GitHub URL, or you can ask candidate to put a text area field, and you can ask candidate, okay, describe some specific project, how he or she has applied a specific skill which you are very much interested to learn. Okay. So in that way, in these questions, you can make it as a part of application the candidate has to write. So, let's just move ahead with this question, and then you do next. So as a part of the job generation, it has also generated the questions. So for this question, it has created two sets of questions. One is for kind of a uh, coding test, and some multiple quiz type of multiple choice questions, which is like a quiz test. And then there is also a voice interview, which is like a video interview. Okay, where the bot will ask questions, and the person has to talk through through his or her answers. So this is a voice interview. Now both interviews are on camera. Then and then you can definitely edit the questions. We also have a question bank. You can select questions from there. So in this particular job, it has created these three quiz questions, and you can save you can save the questions, or you can edit it and all that stuff. You can add your questions, or you can pick something more from here. So for example, if you want to add these questions also, we can just add these questions, and it says that it has taken from the question bank. And then you can save the schema. So, so bot has come up with these two rounds, and then another is a voice interview, and you can you can select also the accent, and we have uh, different types of accents. So this one is more native speaker, uh, or you can choose any other voice. And then these are the video interview questions. And the same, we can edit and add more stuff. You can add also more interview looks. So for example, you can, if you want to add maybe a second voice interview on a HR topic, so you can add those things, and you can add questions, or you can generate questions using the AI. And then, so these are pretty much it. And then we also have an option called automated hiring, meaning like as soon as the candidate applies, the it will automatically be sent an interview link, and then the candidate will interview. Now, if you don't enable it, then you will basically look at the each resume and then each application, and then decide whether to put him or her through interview. So for this one, I'm selecting automated hiring. So each one has its positive and negatives. We just give both the options because some customers like automated interview scheduling. So once you do that, then job is created, which is I think this one, and then you can look at it. It's active. So that means if you go, it'll go live on the on your job portal, and you have all the interview details. And then if you go here, you'll see. So you'll see that this job is active. So that was a quick, overview of our job creation feature.